out there. I don't know if there's any fish around here. We'll look and we'll see. We may catch. But like all hunting and fishing adventures, Providence wins every time.
The Michigan Outdoor Sports Show recently traveled to Hillsdale, Michigan on the last Friday of January to do some ice fishing.
The process is going to start by we got to dig a hole. We got to auger a hole down to the ice, so we'll start doing that now.
We headed out with local Steve Ward, who literally lives a few feet from Cain Lake, a 15-acre body of water he's been fishing for years. We got on the ice around 3 p.m. and augered about a dozen holes around the lake, and then went after the fish as best we could using jigging rods, gold teardrop hooks, tipped with waxworms, which are really a midwinter delicacy for bluegill.
This thick, from here to here. So I'm going to call that 8 or 9 inches thick.
Steve's neighbor John McElroy came strolling up their shared canal on the lake, and he'd proved to have the right mojo on that day, hooking into and landing a number of perch and bluegill.
We've got our waxworm on the end of a gold teardrop. We're going to jig this. We're going to raise and lower our rod tip slightly, and down into the hole we go. Well, guess what? No fish down in this hole, so we're going to go over there.
One thing we learned was that ice fishing's not a real expensive sport. Basic equipment, a couple of jigging rods, bait, and a manual ice auger can be had for around $60. And good ice conditions may only occur once or twice during your typical Michigan winter, so have your gear ready to go.
No, I don't want it.
Of course, the hard part's learning the lake before it freezes, so you're more liable to know where the fish are hanging out in the winter months. Sometimes they're down deep, other times right near the surface. John found most of his fish in about 15 feet of water, using a 2-hook jig system that really seemed to entice the fish on that day.
Come on, John, let's go this way.
We're on about 6 inches of ice. We're looking for bluegill, perch, and whatever will hit a grub. And we're expecting the bite to pick up in a minute. We'll come back when we hook into something. A bonus with ice fishing is that you can target the whole lake. You can walk and fish wherever you want as long as the ice is strong. Forget about needing a boat.
All right. That's a nice fish. I think they've all bitten that gold teardrop, see?
And if any of you bluegills are not suicidal, if you just would like to give it up to our dinner tonight, you know, it does take a village sometimes. I don't get it. Nobody's answering me.